I'm telling some storage related things. Guys, record is started. Okay, it is storage types. Directly attached storage, network attached storage, storage area network. So in a DAS, example is your local disk. You have a laptop having a disk, server having a hard disk, PC having a hard disk, like that. If you have a disk, that is directly attached disk. Example is any local disk, okay, attached to server. Very easy to configure. Normal, you have an internal hard disk, right? Exactly say local hard disk, exactly say internal hard disk. Okay, internal hard disk. It comes under attached storage. SCSI also comes under that one only. NAS. The network attached storage. It is a centralized storage. Centralized storage. What is this centralized storage? Okay, we can access. Direct access it is. It is access through Ethernet network. Access through regular Ethernet network only. Okay, so we use a protocols like a NFS, CFS, meaning is samba type of kind of stuff, or you can say SMB-Share kind of stuff. Okay, so like a shared folder kind of stuff. You share a folder, that is same. Centralized storage. Okay, simply you can access with the network. Okay, the storage box is attached to the network. Shared folder type you can access. It is not an enterprise solution, but anyone can able to easily access. Means less cost. Okay, the centralized storage as store network. Like this. It's very simple. It is a file level storage. Next, SAN is a very important in the industry. SAN storage is also a centralized storage. Centralized, why I type in like this? Centralized storage. Okay, you can same thing access through network, but this time we use Fiberchannel. Okay, FCs through network, a Fiberchannel. Okay, and use a protocol like a Fiberchannel protocols or iSCSI protocols. We use it to access. Okay, next it is a block level storage. It's a block level storage and a hard disk, entire hard disk you can able to access. Means a block. Okay, LUNs, we create a LUNs and make it accessible. Logical unit number means we create a LUN means a small portion, like LV created, right? Logical volumes we created, like we create a portion for a client and we given to the client. Okay, one of the example is EBS in the cloud, in AWS EBS, elastic block storage. Okay, so people think like a SAR is maybe a very old person is telling a old kind of stories or some nonsense stories. People are running for a cloud computing, ML kind of stuff. Guys, without a storage, no cloud. Without a virtualization, no cloud. Without a processor, nothing is there. Okay, so that's what we are doing. Without authentication, no infrastructure, nothing. You are not maintaining anything without authentication. means Active Directory. Without Active Directory, your LAN, cloud, give whatever it is, nothing is there inside. Okay, so compulsory, that is a very basic part. Remote access protocols, these are all without that one. So you create a virtual machine in the cloud, and what you do with that one without know how to access it. Okay, how to access it. So that's the point. Here it is, the technology we're learning, but the base technology, basic things are is important also, right? So that's the point. Okay, that's an extra point I given, but here it is. Redundant. Redundant in a storage devices, also devices, and network. There's a few things are there. HBA, it's a terminology called a host bus adapter. Okay, host bus adapter, which is nothing but it's like a NIC, but for FC purpose, fiber optical purposes only. Okay, so it is an enterprise solution. So if I got a chance again, so means I will get a chance. Meantime, someone any changes will occur, so you will get it this one. Next is disk types. Disk types. What are the disk types? See, it is IDE is a integrated drive electronics. So what is the integrated device electronics or a drive electronics? Okay, so please check it once. Device electronics or a drive electronics. Look at that one. So this is to make a connection between your motherboard to hard disk. Okay, it's a technology to connect hard disk. It is a technology to connect hard disk. Initially, IDE has a 80 pin connector. 80 pin disk connector. Okay, hard disk connector. So later it is the technology change, like a ATA, advanced technology attachment. In this one we got a PATA and SATA. PATA, parallel ATA. Yeah, I will check the parallel spelling. Serial. Why I am unable to type? Usually I don't remember. I don't put anything in mind. So if you search in Google, you'll tell an answer immediately in interview. So what is a PATA, specific Asia Travel Associate? Okay, parallel advanced technology attachment. Is it correct? Parallel advanced technology attachment. Okay. So these are a attachment disk. So again, PATA, parallel advanced technology attachment. It is a 40 pin connector. Okay, don't worry guys, this is also class only, not a separate one. It is also a class. Just I'm telling here, that's it. Okay, it is a 40 pin connector, ribbon type. one type connector. Okay, so we can connect two devices to one ribbon cable. Two devices to one cable. We can able to connect it. This is 7-pin connector. Okay, not a ribbon cable. One device per cable. Okay, one side of the cable go to motherboard, other side is going to hard disk. Okay, SATA is faster than PATA. Okay, and larger. So of course technology changes. PATA become old. PATA is old and not available in market. Okay, so how much faster? The fast comparison you have to do it, guys. But I'm giving only one detail, that is SATA 3. SATA version 3 is around 6 GB PS speed is there. Okay, so this is the hard disk and hard disk interfaces. Okay, next type of is SCSI, small computer system interface. Small computer system interface. SCSI, in the SCSI disk are there. SCSI disk, it is a multiple type of disk. SCSI disk. Okay, SCSI CD-ROM. This means hard disk. Okay, SCSI CD-ROM. No, SCSI printer. Okay, SCSI scanners, like that. So different type of devices are there. Okay, next, multiple devices can connect to a single server through SCSI adapter. Okay, in both internal and external, both internal, external also, means in the server you can able to connect it internally and externally, you can able to connect it. Okay, last point, SCSI devices are hot swappable. Hot swappable. Guys, what is hot swappable? Anyone knows? What is cold swappable? Okay, cold swappable means, okay, if any device connect, okay, device connect or disconnect, okay, connect or disconnect or replace. Connect or disconnect means or replace kind of stuff. Okay, device connected, disconnected only when system is off. turn off or power off. When system is off, then only you can able to connect or disconnect the device. For example, changing of RAM. While system is running, you can't change the RAM, hard disk, CPU, like this. Okay, these are the internal components of motherboard. So you cannot able to connect and disconnect it, including PCI related like a AGP, like a graphic cards. AGP means it's a graphic cards. Adapters. What is this cold swappable? Devices. Sorry.
Connect
Or disconnect.
only when the system is power on.
Anytime
Power on.
Even the system is power on. Very good. Anytime you can connect or disconnect, even the system is power on. I want example. Which device you can connect or disconnect when system is alive?
Printer.
Very good. Through which port? Generally.
USB port.
Very good. Okay. So USB pen drives, printers, USB printer or normal printer, both are you can able to do it. You know, in this one, PS/2 keyboard or mouse kind of stuff. You know, when if you want to connect a PS/2 keyboard and mouse, compulsory off and connect it and turn on. But here it is not required. USB keyboard or mouse. Okay. Most of the printers nowadays are USB because of that one. Okay. Universal serial bus. So you don't require to wait. Okay. So this SCSI devices, not USB devices, but still it is a hot swappable. It is a hot swap. When system is alive, you can able to connect and disconnect the devices. Okay. This is also SCSI hard disk are there. SCSI hard disk are there. The SCSI hard disk interface is SATA type interface, ribbon cable connector, 40 pin connector. Okay, so there is a serial attached SCSI is there. Serial attached SCSI is there. So that is called a SAS disk. Okay, serial attached SCSI. This is SCSI disk only, but the connection is serial type connection. But normally SCSI hard disk, earlier days we used that is called a PATA type, means parallel type, parallel attachments. Parallel attachments, PATA type, earlier days. Now very SCSI. Okay, as this used, it's only this type only, not other devices used in. Okay, iSCSI storage boxes. iSCSI storage boxes. So when I say SAN, so in a SAN also we use FC connections, iSCSI connections, kind of stuff. So in a iSCSI storage boxes, we use a SCSI devices. The type is without showing any pictures. So entire thing is look like a Greek and Latin. Last one is SSD, solid state drive. What is SSD? SSDs are basically very costly, but it is a NAND memory type, like your SD cards, memory cards, like kind of stuff only. Okay, NAND memory type means like a chip memory. Normal hard disk having a plotters, magnetic plotters, that kind of stuff is there. Here it is not there. It is just a simple a chip memory type only. Okay, and no loose parts. This is the last time one guy is asked me, so sir, what is no loose parts? That's what I'm telling. Okay, when you see a hard disk, when you go to a hard disk images, okay, so this is the SATA cable. Red one is SATA cable. Interfaces. Okay, so I need a hard disk, anything, SATA hard drive. See, this is the SATA hard disk interfaces. This is the hard disk internal part. See, magnetic aluminum plate. It is called as a plotter, read and write headers, and permanent magnet, spindle motor. These many arrangements are there. Many arrangements. Okay, of course they are tightly screwed, but still it is some loose parts. So no loose parts and lightweight. No loose parts, and it is very lightweight, easy to carry type. No noise, because no parts, no spilling kind of stuff. Okay, no noise, easy to carry, lightweight. You can carry to any place. No loose parts, no loose parts, and no kind of stuff. It is a chip kind of memory only. Okay, but point is costly. It is costly. Very important here. It is faster than SATA hard disk. It is faster. Okay, which is faster than normal hard disk. It is fast but costly. Suitable for OS application. Okay, not suitable for heavy data storage. Why? Because of cost is very high. Okay, I have a look at it. I have a 1 terabyte of hard disk, 2 terabyte hard disk, and another 2 terabyte of disk. I purchased it. Okay, my laptop having 512 GB 512 GB one hard disk, 1 terabyte of hard disk. I can okay with that one. Why? Because of I have a lot of data. If you look at here, my H drive is out of 531 GB, only 112 GB is available. Means almost more than 400 GB is finished for my virtual machines only. For my virtual machines, here it is almost 160 GB I spend on for my application storages. C drive, see, look at that one. E drive for our class videos only. So F drive for my application, my personal kind of stuff only. Just look at here. So how much data I have? So that's the thing. But if I go to the SSD, SSDs are costly. Okay, these are the SSDs. Look at here, 440 GB of this type of SSDs, 368 it is showing, 240 is 2500 it is showing, but 2 terabyte. This is 2 terabyte of normal hard disk, internal PC hard disk, 4100 for a 2 terabyte. Okay, so this is another type of SSD, guys. This is a two different type of SSDs. Okay, this is a M.2 type. M.2 type NAND NVMe SSDs. So it is a 500 GB is 4395 it is showing. If you see, it is does not contain any platters kind of stuff, very small size, and it is and very easy kind of stuff. See how it is inserted. This is how they are inserted, no cables kind of stuff, simply they inserted and it is fixed. Okay, it is NVMe type of SSD. Okay, so which is a cost faster than normal ones. Okay, but problem is costly. 500 GB is 4,000, above 4,000, but 2 terabyte of normal hard disk in normal internal hard disk is 4,000. 2 terabyte you are getting. Here it is a 500, so almost 4 times for costlier it is. So that's a not suitable for heavy OS application, server OS kind of stuff. Good, because fast booting is possible. Fast booting or loading is possible. Okay, next NVMe M.2, this type of NAND SSDs and NA and in NAND SSD, all are NAND only, SATA 3. So 2 versions are there, guys. Okay, this is faster, this is slower. Okay, interface only difference. So this is the speed it is showing here. Okay. Also, you can go to this. You can find a speed. It is showing normally, but actually, you can go to this. So the speed of data, read and write speed will be different. Can somewhere it will be there. That is blazing speed. It is something it is showing, but read and write speed you can able to try. Okay, but if you are using this, means your motherboard must be compatible to insert this one. Compulsory motherboard compatibility must be there, like this. It's a mini PC, motherboard compatibility must be there. If motherboard is not compatible for this one, it is useless. It is useless. Okay, I have details in a PPT, but see, these are two type of interfaces of SSDs. So completed storage types and disk types. I didn't show you any much pictures and all, but these are the main information regarding the disk types and storage types. It does not mean storage subject is completed, guys. There is a few more things are there. If you want, I will complete storage part now. Anybody is interested? Which is better, virtualization or storage?
Both, sir.
Okay, good. That's okay. That's I think you got some points from here. You see,